Before I get into all of the right answers and the dialogue choices that you have to choose to convince the ghost, you must make sure that you have all of the information that you need. A lot of these dialogue options won't be available to you if you haven't gathered the information before approaching the ghost. Most of them are through Zivik in Roche's Path or Yapen Zigrin, if I'm not mistaken, from Iorveth's Path. So make sure that you have all of the info that you need and do that Symbolized quest as the last thing that you do in Act 2 before lifting the blood curse. Now, the ghost itself needs to be approached and it needs to be given right answers to be convinced and just to give you the Dunbanner sword. You can just kill the ghost. There's not much going on around other than the sword. The sword itself is not that great. At that point of the game, you already have a better sword. But if you want to convince the ghost, you gotta say, I served in the banner. Then you gotta say, you got it wrong. Then you gotta say, Menno Coehoorn. And afterwards, you gotta say, Coehoorn is dead. And after that there'll be some talk about Vandergrift and Seltkirk. And then the last part, this is the important part. If you are on the Roche's Path, you gotta say, I was led out by a priest. If you're on Iorveth's Path, however, you gotta say that Biggerhoorn took you prisoner. You gotta use these dialogue options for each path, so the ghost gets convinced, and then you get the standard, and you get the sword of the Dunbanner. I hope you found the video helpful, and if you did, leave a like or a comment down below. Even subscribe to the channel. Have fun. Bye bye.